State education departments are anxious to find out what happens now that President Trump signed an executive order to effectively dismantle the Department of Education. Missouri's education department says it doesn't know what to expect. Hannah Falcon shows us how Missouri's State Department of Education relies on federal funding.
The Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education tells me it does not know if President Trump's executive order will affect local schools. But with a significant chunk of its funding coming from the federal government, it raises the question, how will they replace those funds if they're lost?
It really could have very far-reaching effects that impact our daily lives for our students.
Former educator turned Democratic Representative Kathy Steinhoff sits on the Budget Committee. State lawmakers are working through the next budget right now.
And we are not creating a plan B. We are not discussing what's going to happen if we lose some federal funding.
27% of DESE's budget comes from the federal government. Most of that money goes toward food and assistance for children living in poverty and extra help for those with disabilities. Governor Mike Kehoe supports the president's efforts to shrink government, saying it will be better for Missourians in the long run.
Missourians and the country voted for an administration that would right-size the size of government to make it as efficient as possible. And as a conservative, I support that move to get as efficient as possible.
A St. Louis University poll conducted last month shows 52% of likely Missouri voters do not support dismantling the Department of Education. It's also unclear how this will affect higher education. A University of Missouri spokesperson tells me they're closely monitoring developments.
The uncertainty is going to make us work even harder.
It would take an act of Congress to completely dismantle a federal department, but the president's executive order can shrink the agency beyond recognition. Reporting in Jefferson City, I'm Hannah Falcon, KY3 News.